Greetings everyone, and welcome to another episode of Impact with Elle. Today I wanted to talk to you just briefly about nominal versus real interest rates and inflation. So I've talked about this many times. It just doesn't seem to be something that keeps coming up enough in my view, and I hear a lot of excuses in the mainstream media about what's really going on. And I'm hopeful that some of you may see this and get inspired to do a little digging. So first of all, for those of you who are economists, you probably don't need to watch this, but for those of you who aren't, just a really quick primer. So nominal interest rates is what all of us are familiar with. This is basically the going interest rate. So for example, today when you're getting a mortgage, if they offer 3.5%, that's the nominal interest rate. So that is what we are actually agreeing and paying, okay? So the real interest rate is a little bit different because that deals with how many goods, services, and other things you could buy with that money. So economists would consider this purchasing power of money. So it usually decreases over time as prices rise because of inflation. So taking inflation into account, that shows you the real cost of borrowing and the real return on savings. So it's calculated by you get the real interest rate when you take the nominal interest rate and you subtract inflation. Okay, so quick example. A saver who deposits $1,000 into an account for 1 year may get a nominal interest rate of 2.5%. Obviously not today, but this is an example. Today, you probably are going to be seeing 0 or very close to it. But our example, $1,000, 2.5% for 1 year. So in 1 year, that saver gets $1,025 out of their account. However, if prices increase by 3%, that person would need $1,030 to purchase the same goods and services that 1 year ago would have cost $1,000. So that means that the real return was actually a minus 0.5%. That is the real interest rate, and it's calculated by subtracting inflation from the nominal interest rate. In this case, inflation of 3% minus that is taken out of the nominal interest rate of 2.5%, so you have a negative 0.5%. So just to put this in your minds, inflation right now, the CPI just came out earlier this week, and they said that the report was actually astonishing because it beat expectations. May came out and it beat expectations by 50%. The core CPI beat expectations by 75%. So people were not expecting these enormous inflation numbers. I mean, not me, obviously, I've been talking about this for a while, but other people. And so measured inflation right now is about 6.5%. So that's if you annualize the first 6 months of basically almost 6 months of 2021 is running at 6.5%. The latest report year on year was up 5%. If you annualized May and took that as your run rate, we would be running at 7.5% inflation. So again, guys, we got some big issues out there that I hope will make you think about what you're doing from your investment portfolio, your real estate portfolio, and just preparing you for, what kind of things might be coming down the pipe. All right, enough on that. So I hope everybody has a great day. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.